near the beginning of my mission, I was asked to train, and I was nervous to train a new missionary when I felt like I wasn't really super comfortable with the language yet either. And me and my companion, we got put in this area we had never been in before. We were whitewashing, and everything was just all new to me. And I remember every single day we'd just go out and try and talk to as many people as we could. We really had no investigators. The investigators, the sisters before had left for us, didn't really pan out too well. They didn't want to meet with us, so we didn't have anyone to meet with. And so we were out on the streets a lot, and it was the middle of the winter and it was really cold. And I remember I was frustrated just about not having anyone to teach. No one wanted to listen to us. And I remember this one day, we'd been out all day and really no one had shown any interest. And then we went up to this old woman and we started talking to her. And she was really mean to us. She told us we were from the devil and that we were leading people astray and all these things. And I remember just thinking, all right, next person, let's go. But my companion, she stopped and listened to the lady, and I was ready to move on. But she said, "Can we sing a song for you?" to this woman. And the old woman, she kind of stopped and she said, "Well, sure, if you want to." I didn't know what she was doing. I thought, why are we singing a song? It's freezing. This woman doesn't want to listen to us anyway. What song are we even going to sing? And I just thought she was being ridiculous. But she turned to me and she said, "Sister Evans, we should sing Lead Kindly Light." And I did not know that song in Russian, let alone did I know it in English. And I was just like, what? And she said, "I feel like we should sing Lead Kindly Light." And so I said, okay, we'll sing to this woman. And my companion, she was a music major at BYU, so she has this beautiful voice, and she had the words memorized in Russian already and all these things. And I was just like, well, what am I supposed to do? So I remember saying a quick little prayer, saying, "Heavenly Father, please help me out here. I don't know what I'm doing." And then we started to sing. And I remember as we sang, the Spirit was so strong. And the words to this song in Russian came to me as I sang to this woman. It was a day and a picture that I will never forget. I just remember this big, huge street that we were on and people passing by as we're singing to this woman. And she just stood there and listened. And I remember as we finished the song, I didn't sing it perfectly, but like I said, I knew the words. And as we finished the song, the Spirit was so strong. And the woman, crying, she said to me, my companion, "Thank you so much for that song." She said, "As a little girl, my mother would sing songs like that to me, religious songs. And she said, I needed that today." And after that, she still walked away from us. She still didn't want to listen. She still didn't want to meet with us. But she said, "Thank you." And I remember after that really long, hard, cold day, that experience was so precious to me. I remember walking away just feeling this joy and this happiness that you really can't explain, that you don't feel too often. But I just felt like we were doing the right thing. I felt like Heavenly Father was proud of us and that I could keep going, because I honestly didn't really know if I wanted to before that. And I felt like I could keep going. And I felt like it didn't matter how many people said no to us. That if Jesus Christ were there that day, he would keep going. And he would have done the same thing my companion and I did. And that was such a good feeling, to feel like we were in the right place at the right time and we were supposed to talk to that woman. And I feel like we changed her life in a small way. Maybe she hasn't been baptized yet, but we changed her life in a small way. And I think she'll always remember the 2 random missionary girls who sang to her on the street.